Welcome to the most heretical stream on the internet. I give you Wally1169.
Hello everyone, welcome to the stream and welcome back for Eco. Let's see here. Another nerd is here and claimed nth, but refuses to claim first. But also, Joe Mega's here and Craftsman's here over there on YouTube. Welcome in everybody. So last time, who certifies the most heretical? Caladorn does, coincidentally. So last time we were here, we worked a lot on advanced upgrades 4 and got quite a few of them made. You claim first on YouTube, Craftsman? Already. Let's see. So we did a lot of that, and we also made our steel book, so we can get that started tonight for sure. Before we do that, though, I want to make a cement furnace, a cement kiln, and actually get that thing going. We may have to build a building for it. I'm not sure. How we're gonna do, or how exactly we're gonna do that, and I don't certify who's the most heretical. Yes, Caladorn certifies it. There you are. There you are. He's just a little slow tonight. Just tonight. And so let's go ahead and jump in and get started. So I've been working on cooking things and doing things, and we're going to go around and I'll show you what I've done in the last little bit. How many of those am I making? 400 cotton seeds. I'm going to turn that into oil. Cottonseed oil is a thing. 400 means 50, I guess? Yeah, why not? That'll work for now. What's the hour over there in Tentacolandia? Indeed. What hour is it? 3:30 a.m. Huh? Let's see. So what did I do? I've done a few things. Let's go this way. Start this way, and we'll go around from there. I'm gonna do this on foot just because it'll be a little bit faster. Because I can cut corners and things. So I've been doing a little bit of farming, and as part of the farming, I've been doing a little bit of preparatory work for expansion, as well as the making of these packed dirt road borders around all the farms. And the point of those is your sleep is effed. Your sleep. The point of these is so that the tractor can plow and then spread seeds and all the things. Yeah, I don't shut up. You know better than that. And so this way the tractor does not spill over. And these are also still chunk aligned, because the reason they're chunk aligned is when and if we ever need to do fertilizers, fertilizing is done on a chunk, and it is equal for the chunk. So for me, why would I want to fertilize more than the number of chunks, the minimum number of chunks that I have to fertilize? So that's why I have chunk aligned this, which is why there's this large road bit here, and this is what we're working with. Exactly. So, so we have that. And then over here, I did the same kind of thing, but I'm also expanding the farms as I do this a little bit, at least. In most cases. So over here, I left one plot for these Amanita mushrooms, because I don't feel like I need more than one plot of those. We don't really use them much, and it's fine. I expanded the white crimini mushrooms into a plot of 4 plots, which is 100 of them, which will give me, I don't know, 800 or something per pick, which is good. Ah, yes. Caladorn is summarizing his woes in the last couple of weeks in the chat there, so good luck reading all that. Because Caladorn doesn't summarize well. It'll be fine. So we needed a lot of these because these were so far behind, so I went ahead and expanded them first. But then I needed to get these planted so that we could harvest them again sometime soon. So I went ahead and planted the Kukinas and Bolites just as 50 each. When I harvest them again, I'll plant 100 of those, and we'll plant 100 of the other one up here. And that'll be kind of the plan. I did leave the tractor down here. Was there a reason I left the tractor over here? I have cotton in my pocket here. Ooh. All right, well, I probably need to drive the tractor back, but I'm not going to do it right now. Let's see. Iron ducks, welcome in. And then,
Heretic.
you know I can't give you an actual compliment, Caldor, right? You do know that. So then I went this way and did similar work, started similar work rather, over in the grasslands farm. But I only did this for the flax out here, at least so far, because the flax is going to actually staying here. If you recall, the plan is to move some or all of these three across the river over into here, because there's a better, more fertile, better land, more applicable land over there. That's the plan. Let's see. Most power for 3 hours in the storm when you're pretty overall. It's extreme weather. Yeah, oof. How long till the asteroid crashes? That's a great question. We could probably just check it here. 20 days yet. So we're only a third of the way in. So we got plenty of time. Then I also did the rest of this, at least so far the rest. Does need a bit more work. I do want to keep chipping away at the shale that's here in the ceiling and whatnot here, but this is come a long way. And then I also need to chip away at the shale in the floor, gold in the floor, and then dig up a bit of the clay so I can drop the tractor down in here, or maybe just drop it in where the shale is, so that I can pave this whole area here with dirt. That'll be the plan. And so I have a whole bunch of stockpiles of clay and shale and crushed shale, and a little bit of gold and a bit of dirt here too, I believe. Yeah, a bit of dirt, a whole stockpile full. Let's go in that slice. So up there right now are papayas, pineapples, taro, and orchids, and they're all coming down here, and this will eventually come out completely. So that's kind of the plan right now, is that this whole part of the jungle here will be leveled and be replaced by those, or we'll be planting those 4 items here in plots similar to ones that I just showed. It's not trees, Wally, it's plants. There you go, ding dong. Pineapple, that's good. In this area, because we have quite a rich, fertile soil here for these things. So that'll be the plan here. As you can see, I'm kind of standing in the middle of it there, and it's right in that really bright spot. It's actually, if you look down here, it is 100% yield potential in this area, so that's really good. Fruit farm, exactly. So that's kind of the plan. I'm still pecking away at it. I do want to widen it a bit more, I think, because I think it's going to have to go... It's going to go maybe starting... I don't know if this chunk is a good idea or not. This chunk might be an okay idea for one of them, but I might even go out this way a little bit further. Is that one okay? That one's okay. But I could start back here, maybe. And that one's not good, though. So I'm not sure how I'm going to do this. This might be enough. This will probably be enough for orchids, so we can start the orchids there, and then have to just see how much stuff we can cram in here, and keep digging it out. Why do I have an emo hairstyle? I don't know. Do I have an emo hairstyle? I guess I do. I don't know. As if I care.
Heretic.
Their hairstyles are all pretty lame. I was complaining about that. I don't know when it was, a couple of streams ago or something, maybe. They think everybody wants to be hipster, I think. I'm not sure. And so, like, there's 2 or 3 that are less hipster than the rest, but the rest of them are all pretty hipster. So, bunch of dang hippies. It's not hippies, it's hipsters. So that was that, and I have made 16, I think is the number we're at. Long enough hair to have emo hair for the past 5 years. Lawn mower. So we made 16 of them, I think. There's 14 of them deployed if we made 16. We can take 1 page out of this book, though. The steel book. But I don't want to learn the skill yet, even though we do have the star and could do the learning. I think what I need to do first is get what I want to do first is get the cement kiln made and up and running. Huh. So let's see here. Cement kiln, that's what I want. So we need 4 gearboxes, 2 pistons, and a bunch of iron plates. We have the iron plates, no problem. But I did do, we only need 1 of these because we're never going to need more than 1. I did do, though, all of the profession specific modules that I could do. So I did that. So 4 of those and 2 of those pistons. Go ahead and make the 2 pistons first. You have no. Yeah, you have none. Oh. What did I put? Did I use all my iron? Apparently I've used all of my iron. Oh, sweet irony. Well, in that case, we'll have to do something different. Yeah. Okay. Rearrange some of this stuff then. Let's see. You. Oh, les sigh. This stuff can go there, I guess, and there. Here, and this one there, I guess. You're just a hipster? Yeah. I believe it. Put some more of that down out of the way over here, I guess. Do I have any iron already mined? I'm guessing the answer to that's going to be no. Crap. Right, color definitely come. Oh, yeah, I know where there might be some. Nope. There's not even any copper there. Really? I have 4 iron mined. Oh, well. Go get some more. I have some copper here. Okay. I have 59 copper. That's fine. Let's see. Yeah, you definitely can make hipster coffee, Calendar. I said don't think I have any iron mined already down here deeper in the mine. Addicted to capping, welcome in. Harass me voice. I keep explaining everything you do. Word and edgewise. Yeah. Well, I mean, you no more knowing than you usually are, Calendar. Put it that way. Alright, so let's see.
Make it so.
Addicted just did every single redeem. Calendar and hat that I see. And, have to appease. Yeah. Hydrate? If you want to, I don't mind. I know, I'm awesome. Let's not make a big deal about it. I've had this shirt for like 20 years or something. And Wisdom of Picard. 59. Did we do 59 last time? Yes, we did. We did 59 last time. No words for that t-shirt. You sure you want to do 59 again, Addicted? Because I remember this picture and this this quote. Because another nerd named the episode before I finished the quote. One of those old 7-Up t-shirts, the ones where you make 7 and then up yours. Nice. I think I used to have one of those back in like high school. 79? Okay. I spent the better part of my life exploring space. I've charted new worlds, I've met dozens of new species, and I believe that these were all valuable ends in themselves. And now it seems that all this while, I was helping to damage the thing that I hold most dear. Force of Nature, Star Trek The Next Generation, Season 7, Episode 9. The Wisdom of Picard. If it's not in great shape, you do your best. Yeah, this one's not in that great of shape either. I don't wear it very often. It's more there just for my own amusement than anything else. All right, so back to the game. I also had one of those. Remember when No Fear was a thing? I also had one of those for a while, high school or so. Goodbye. What else did I have? I had another obnoxious one in high school that I wore all the time. I wore it out. But I can't remember what it was right now. I am always lazy, Calendar. That's never going to change. You were not around when I was in high school? What? You've been around for 680 million years. What do you mean you weren't around when I was in high school?
Nerd alert!
Oh, I gotcha. Alrighty. Batman. And a poke. Third shirt is... I know, I'm awesome.
Poke,
Let's not make
is
a
that
big
all
deal
you do?
about it. Alright, I guess I have to invite Caladorn into the heresy here. Do you want to do a direct call or do you want to use a voice channel? Alright.
I give you Wally
There you go.
1169.
I let it play this time. You could
Heretic.
enjoy the sound of your own voice. Twice.
Great.
Mm-hmm.
Now the only thing that's going to be confusing is that the stream is like 6 seconds behind what I'm actually hearing you say, but that's fine.
What else is new? Is chat gonna say in this?
And also, no.
No, I guess not.
Why would we care about your opinions, Iron Ducks? No.
Joe, yes. Alright. Off to lurk, Iron Ducks? Alrighty.
Have a nice lurk, duck. Quack, quack, quack.
22... 12 of them, I guess? Yeah, 12 of them. Saying what? Calendar being in voice chat. Alrighty. There we go. We'll make some iron. Actually, I thought I still had some that I hadn't smelted yet, but I guess not. And this I need to smelt in blocks of 40, I think? Yes. Get that going. I did have some that I hadn't smelted yet. Alright, good. Go. And that'll give me 160 more iron bars, which might last a few minutes. Let's see. Okay, so... yeah, power grid, yes, we know. I gotta do something about the power grid eventually. Let's see, you are 20. Do I really need to make 20 pistons? I'll need them eventually. Let's do it. Find those pipes, though. I have them around here somewhere.
Did you look down?
No, I didn't, actually. Ever I should look?
Yeah. Should I greet Batman? No, 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 no.
No. I forgot what I needed to make, though. 4 gearboxes. Those are 20, I guess 40 of those. Do I really want to make 40 of those? No. I'm going to make 20 of those.
Heat sinks? Are those new?
He thinks no. They've been in the game for a million years. Need 18 more gears. Let's make that 20 as well, or 40. 40 of those. Ah.
Malarian is a heretic, by the way.
Oh, is he?
Yeah.
Why now?
His comment about MS-DOS 3.11 and modifying autoexec.bat and command sys. It was config sys.
Oh.
I have corrected him.
Nice. Okay.
Also, in regards to that, you'll see it afterwards, but the result of that test was actually that the people using the console in Linux were more content than the people using the UI, because when they had learnt the commands, the folder structure or directory structure was just more intuitive for them to work.
Yeah, that's the thing, like, GUIs tend to artificially... I don't know what the word is exactly, but they tend to artificially, like...
Load things?
No.
Overwhelm?
Boost confidence, I guess, or...
Yeah, that's a good point.
They tend to be more problematic than they're actually helpful in the long run.
Yep, I agree with that.
I wonder if I can get some...
A good example of that is you can do the... I don't even... The funny thing is I don't even know the name of the GUI thing that you do to get the name of your motherboard and stuff in Windows. Instead, I open PowerShell and run a heck of a command to get the information there because it's just easier for me.
Yeah, that sounds radical to me.
Yeah, you're using PowerShell at work.
Yeah. Yes, I am.
Oh, that's what made it theoretical, isn't it?
There you are. I'm thinking about putting out some more water wheels.
You're already out of power?
Well, I'm avoiding, or attempting to avoid, building a steam engine and using that for power, so yes.
I assume that is because you're lazy and it's a lot of work.
I just don't want to do it. I should actually have one because I said that I was going to do, you know, one of everything or whatever, but I should probably just make one. I've just been being belligerent.
Whoa! I'm gonna send you a screenshot now. This is what your stream looks... Yeah, error 2000. This is what your stream suddenly looked like for me. I guess it's an improvement.
Wow, that's quite some screen tear you got going on there, Calidar.
Yeah. The stream just froze and it started spinning and then that happened.
Yeah. In that case, I need to put two of these up. That's totally what I wanted. There we go. Okay.
Building things from when you're in the water is annoying.
Yes. Water bobs up and down. Not even in a good way.
For some reason that made me think of the Broomsticks and Bed Knobs movie with the bobbing around song.
I don't know if this is going to be... Bed knobs and broomsticks. How old are you?
680 million in 45
that's right.
years.
Yep, I knew that.
That is a nice picture, partner. The bumblebee is a bit big, though.
Bumblebee tuna?
Bumblebee tuna. What?
Uh-huh.
What is a bumblebee tuna?
Brand.
Oh, I guess it's tuna fish.
Yes.
I wonder what gave it away.
I couldn't imagine.
No, me neither.
Batman gets a specific reference, though, I guarantee it. Exactly. This is, backwards. These are both backwards, actually.
So are you. We don't complain about that.
I am not backwards. I am wrong side right.
Yes, you are. Wrong side right.
Yep.
Like a glove.
Alrighty. I'm gonna leave that way, though, because I don't feel like it anymore. Never trust a tuna that's being given away.
Judging by the price of tuna on the Japanese fish market, I'd say that is a good idea.
Yeah, it seems like it would be a good idea. Then again, I wouldn't say that I am in any way preferential toward tuna fish, so
I actually like tuna fish.
we would.
Do you know what happens to nitrogen when the sun rises?
It heats up.
It becomes datrogen.
What is it with you in telling heretical jokes all of a sudden? This isn't like you.
It's gotta be something about that mind control tentacle that I withdrew from you, and it's probably been infected, so I should probably run an antivirus thing on myself. Yep.
Yep. You can tune a piano, but you can't tune a fish. Correct. What's up, Jake? What madness is all this? Caldarn's in voice chat again. That's madness, for sure. Okay, so with that going on, did I make cottonseed oil? What the heck? Why is it still not seeing it?
You did make a lot of seed oil.
That's because it can't be seen from there. Oops. I have
When
a
are you
whole bunch
gonna
of
fix
oil.
that?
Yeah, I knew I need to do a bunch of rebuilds, but I haven't gotten around to it. It happens.
When it happens?
Yeah, I mean I have like hundreds of oil that I didn't know that I had because it wasn't visible. I kept making it.
You're gonna use it for something.
Oh, it'll get used. Don't worry. This needs to get moved down there. That I want to use that for cooking when it's supposed to be used for wood. Wally's built a pastoral country village. Yes, a little bit. It's going to get some rebuilding going on eventually, but it'll still retain some of the same buildings. They may get moved or embiggened, but otherwise they'll stay the same. So 6.5, almost 7 minutes to that being done. I guess we could start looking at steel because it's going to be a little bit to prep anyways. So go ahead and take the skill.
That's going to be a steal.
Say what?
That's going to be a steal, though.
It will be, yes.
Thief.
It will be. It will. So we now have advanced smelting. That unlocks primarily steel. Bars, steel pipes. Then later, a little bit later, rebar rivets and springs are a newer item. Tallgrass gives an abandoned vibe. Yeah, that's going away at some point whenever we get around to it. I've been waiting for asphalt to actually focus on repaving this town. Let's see. Lab just gives us metallurgy modern, which is fine, and then rolling mill gives us barrels, which we'll use for oil later. corrugated steel, which are a tier 4 building material, plus fences and doors for that item. Fence doors and doors, sorry. A bunch of signs, and then flat steel will come a bit later. That's a tier 5 building material. Large corrugated steel door. That's a big garage door, and then another sign there. So got a lot of stuff we can make with steel. So let's go ahead and take a look at these steel recipes, or the steel recipes. What?
Did you convince me into doing this sometime in the past? Because I kind of feel that I'm
Steel,
recognizing
you might
these
have, yeah.
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 Because I seem to recall this was something that had me running back and forth from my kitchen all the time because it takes an inane amount of calories.
Oil is the one you did that took an inane amount of calories.
Yeah. Jesus, yeah, that was what it was.
Yes, oil is awful for that, but you need it. It's important. Asphalt also sounds like one we need to see a doctor about. It does, yes. So there's 2 steel recipes. One made with crushed coal, one made with charcoal. I haven't actually done any math on this, but Derpumu tells me that they felt pretty similar in terms of the cost of them, so that's a good thing. Although, I'm not sure that that's actually a true statement, because right away looking at it, 20,000 joules of charcoal times 8 is 160,000, or 80,000 times 4 is 320,000. Interesting.
So the charcoal one is cheaper, isn't it?
Yeah, that depends on what you're making your charcoal from and whether the charcoal is obtained easier or not. Charcoal is either going to be made from wood logs, hewn logs, or peat.
Yeah, but the peat, that one is rather cheap, isn't it?
Well, I'm going to use to dig it out of the ground, so yeah, as long as you can get a good spot to dig it out of, which is the entire swamp, basically. No voice, Batman? Try to be there tomorrow? Depending on the game. Yeah, I know you can't play Codenames because you can't see it. So we need to make these ceramic molds, though. With either recipe, they take iron concentrate, they take ceramic molds, they take quicklime, and then they take the fuel. So regardless of which one we want to use, we can do it. Is it hard to get Caladoran's attention? No.
Depends.
And it can be, but no.
Usually people do say that it's hard to get my attention. Jonathan has been moaning about it for quite some time.
Jonathan just likes to moan. Let's see, I have... Okay, good. How do I upgrade? These 2 recipes are new. You don't remember these? They've tweaked them. The ceramic molds are new. All the molds are new. There's clay molds. There's wood molds. There's clay molds for making iron, copper, and gold. There's wood molds for making bricks, and there's ceramic molds for making steel.
Those are a version 11 thing, aren't they?
Those are what?
A version 11 thing? I can't remember.
Yeah, I think those are a version 11 thing, yeah. Sounds moldy. Yes, it is.
Just just like Wally, I mean.
Uh-huh. Exactly. All right, I'm going to make 40 of these. I need to find 19 sand someplace, though. I want to make 40 crafts of them. Lord.
Yes?
More trading. Yes, that's what it's all about. It's about... Because these are a pottery thing, so it's about... and, by the way, Joe, quicklime is now a masonry recipe. So in order to make steel, you need to have access to a miner to do the crushing and compacting of the iron. You need to have access to a potter to make the molds, and you'd have access to a mason to make the quicklime. And depending on where you're going to get the peat from, actually, you also need to have access to either a miner for the crushed coal or a logger for the charcoal. Charcoal, all 3 charcoal recipes are logging. So you have to have access to a lot of people in order to make steel now. which is, I think, okay, because it's that's what the game's usually about, is, collaboration.
Yeah, I don't think that's a bad thing, because it means that if someone joins the server a bit later, then it actually means that they still
Right.
can take up something useful.
Yeah, mining and logging are very viable forever this way, as long as the people
Exactly.
who are using the things are being good about it, and actually,
With a decent
being
payment.
interactive with it. Like, they're not being dicks about it, basically. Like, oh, I only chop my own trees. I'm a logger, so I chop my own trees and process them myself. I don't buy trees, kind of thing. So that's the only thing you have to worry about. But people have been pretty good on our servers with that.
Yeah, we usually don't have that kind of interaction on our server. It's quite rare.
Yeah.
It's been a while since we have had that kind of stuff going
To be
on.
an evil miner, yes. Well, he's a lumberjack and he's okay. I don't know about that. Sure. Okay. So,
I know that you would not be a lumberjack. That I know with a certainty.
Yeah, that's been probably the most painful thing for me in this entire playthrough, is having to chop my own damn trees.
Mm-hmm. And in real life, you definitely wouldn't be a lumberjack.
No. I don't have a beard. Evil miners be like, I don't want your ore. Yes, exactly. Yep. Yeah, people are courteous. Usually on our servers.
They haven't always been.
No, usually.
It took a few iterations before we got to that point.
Mm-hmm. Alright, so this can go into smelting. Gotta find that stockpile.
I mean, the God Emperor thing wasn't a thing from the get-go. It was a thing that happened through a couple of server iterations where
It was pretty quick.
Realized. I think it was server 3 where we realized that, okay, this ain't gonna work.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it went pretty quickly.
Yeah, that was that.
You've never been in one of these servers, Iron Ducks? Yeah. Because that would be.
Well, there wasn't there some kind of stupid law about you couldn't chop trees or something that happened once?
I think so, yeah.
I think that was what triggered it, because suddenly people couldn't chop more than so and so many trees per day, and it basically just ruined the fun for everyone.
Yeah. Let's see. It looks like a
next server on, I was the God Emperor.
Yep.
Benevolent dictatorship for the win.
I'm going to go mine some more iron. Touch the rules, it starts to unravel quickly. Yeah, you're right. It can really if people get weird about rules, then it really can affect a lot of things.
Mm-hmm.
And we've had some strongly ruled servers in the past, and we've had some weakly ruled servers in the past. They're both fine. It's not you don't have to rule with an iron fist, but if you're gonna play on a server, you should be willing to participate in the rules that the server has, even if you don't particularly agree with them. Like, that's your choice. Like, either, play according to the rules or don't play, really.
We haven't really been very heavy-handed on that.
No, I mean, we've had some of them where we're like, okay, this is how we're gonna do this, but
yeah, but that was theme.
There's themes, right? But it's still rules.
Yeah,
it's like true. Back when people played World of Warcraft, they had role-playing servers, and you were supposed to role-play when you were on the role-playing servers, and if you didn't, bad things could happen to you.
Actually, I always played on the role-playing servers, and Blizzard didn't care, but they did care if you ran into someone who were role playing and you bothered them with crap, that's when they cared.
Yeah.
But other than that, it was fine if you were playing on the role playing servers and you didn't interact with role playing.
You got forced to change your name on a role-playing server?
That's impressive, Iron Ducks. I'm not going to ask what name you had.
Oh yeah, Iron Ducks.
Iron Ducks shouldn't be a problem.
Iron Ducks is always a
But
problem.
yeah, the role play.
Oh wait, you mean the name? Okay.
Yes, yes. I mean, Iron Ducks obviously always is a problem. I mean the name. But yeah, the role playing, so they've turned rather lax on that now. But they used to be
Have a
very
good night,
heavy-handed
Grassman.
on the names.
Oh, that was 10 minutes ago. Sorry. YouTube chat. Bold Viking calls it step chat, and well,
Yeah, no.
that's good right there. Good luck with that. He ignores Discord DMs. He rarely ever responds to me.
Huh? What? Huh?
Top servers. You were fruits and vegetables. You had to change your name from vegetables. Did your friend have to change your name from fruits? I think that's I don't know.
Yes. I think
Bigoted?
fruits is worse than vegetables.
I think that's bigoted.
I have a good story there. I wasn't playing at the time, but my friend who is in the
RP nerds.
CGF Discord server, RP nerds indeed. My friend who is in the Discord server, CGF Candro, they made an LGBT guild. And I don't remember exactly what name they used. It wasn't offensive or anything like that, but it contained gay in the name. And someone reported it, and Blizzard had to, yeah, you know, the word gay is often, shall we say, inflamed. So
Wait,
Blizzard did change it. You get the point. Wait, what? But the customer service representative on from Blizzard's side was someone with a good sense of humor. So they had to change the name to something temporary. The guild name ended up being Chasing Rainbows, which is the current guild name we have today.
yeah.
But yep, you probably remember that because it was the guild name we had back when streamed. Yes, but then when they temporarily changed the guild name, for people who know stuff about World of Warcraft, Ironforge is the city of the dwarves. So the CS representative changed the guild name temporarily to Ironforge Ballet Company, which well, it made a lot of people laugh, to put it that way. So can't really accuse Blizzard of not having a sense of humor.
You can.
Well, true.
Alright, these damn things take fuel. Let's see. This... Where do I want to stick this stuff?
This is a company. Let's not talk about that, shall we, Ducks? No, you don't have to be LGBT or part of the alphabet mafia to join the guild. It wasn't an exclusive thing. That would just be stupid.
That would be stupid.
Yes, it would be. And I know that there are guilds like that around, but yeah.
Yeah.
No.
Unfortunately, people take themselves too seriously. And
I'm not one of them.
I'm not even referring to that specifically, just in general. People take themselves way
Yep.
too seriously.
Yep.
And I don't get it.
Exactly, Iron Ducks. I do take myself quite seriously, of course, but that's because I'm a lot of tentacles. But yeah, the Alphabet Mafia was that was another. I think she's bisexual. Who used that word and or phrasing, and I stole the term because I just love it. Alphabet Mafia. It's
Thief.
just it's too many letters to remember even for me now. It's just
That's
Alphabet
because you're
Mafia.
old.
That
You ran out of brain cells.
no, I'm having to share brain cells with you.
Oh
That's the
yeah, that's right.
problem. Wait, was that a euphemism, Iron Ducks?
Low on RAM. Well, I think that's companies addicted. I don't think it's just them. I think it's most companies and not really a damn thing we can do about it either. I want to put this.
That is a good point, Iron Ducks. Then again, now Microsoft is in command, so Phil Spencer seems to generally be a fairly reasonable guy.
Who?
Yeah. He's the CEO of Xbox Microsoft Games Division.
Okay, need to shift over some clay. Some, but I think I have more. Thought I had more. I don't. Get some. Only I had more clay someplace.
You probably do have some, but since you have an asinine number of chests.
No, I don't have any in the base. It's all out in the outposts and things.
Oh, wow. Sulfurcrete. What the heck is that?
It's concrete made from sulfur. Instead of crushed rocks, you can, and concrete, or cement rather, you can use crushed sulfur and sand. Oh, it's a great way to get rid of frickin' sulfur. They've added so much ridiculous sulfur to the game.
Sounds smelly.
Yeah. Actually, I need this. I need to borrow this back. I need to make... I need to make some more quicklime in my one and only blast furnace. Means I need to actually make a, something. Yes. I need to make another room, another one of these rooms for another blast furnace. Let's see.
Yes, you do need another blast furnace.
Yes, I do.
And of course, you can't just enlarge into the room. You have to build another one because of your weird decisions.
Me?
I mean, you're a heretic, so nothing else is to be expected, but...
Nerd alert!
Oh no, do we have to look at that t-shirt one more time?
One more time. There you are, Jake.
I can do it for you. He knows that he's awesome. Let's not make a big deal out of it. There, you can even clip it if you want to.
Let's not make a big deal out of that calendar.
Oh, but me saying it's definitely probably going to be clipped. I'm quite sure of that.
Looks like I have to actually go and get some more limestone and crush it.
You need more clay too.
Yeah. Been a little while. I think I have a whole stockpile right here, right? I can go there, I guess. And okay.
Oh, now we can actually do the warning. Ad break incoming in 5 minutes.
Warning.
Yeah, since you haven't automated that.
No, I was waiting for you to do it for me.
Oh, that's right. I need AnyDesk access to your computer to do that though, because since there's no API to Firebot yet.
I also need to finish setting up Firebot.
Can't we just say that I need AnyDesk access to your computer to set up Firebot? I guess that's it. Conclusion.
Yep, apparently.
One of those days you're available. I'll do it.
Ugh.
Hey, you get to watch. And it means you don't have to do the work.
Such an inconvenience.
Yes. What an inconvenience watching someone else work. Ah, the horror. The pain.
All right. I think the first thing I want to sink a bunch of this steel into is rebar. Because then I can make concrete. Although we don't necessarily need reinforced concrete yet. So maybe it's not worth it. Do yet? I don't know why everybody argues over things that I don't even care about.
Yeah, I was gonna say that this debate about what company has done what is getting rather old.
They're companies, they're all shit.
Yep.
There's plenty of clay now. We still need...
What's the English expression for taste? Everyone has one.
Oh, buttholes. Everyone has one, and all of them stink.
Yeah, my take on that is everyone has one, and it's full of shit.
Mm-hmm. That'd work too.
Yeah, basically the same thing.
Rock and stone. Oh wait, clay and stone. Yep. And they all suck. I think you mixed your metaphor a little bit there, Batman.
It's a good mix, though.
Huh.
Yeah, it's a good one. 11 out of 10.
Yeah, it's got to make rebar. Why the hell not? See, steel's at... Oh, wait, steel's at 3. We need to also do, do this.
Sorry, I can't. I just have to, Wally. Sorry. I apologize in advance. Have you looked at the general, what the stock market looks like in general these days, Addicted? I don't think Yubi is alone.
Yeah, that's true. I need a power hammer? What the F?
What's a power hammer?
It's another
I
new
have one of those.
building. You have one of those? Is that what you said?
Yes, I have a
to
power
make one
hammer.
of those. Another new table, power hammer. So in that case, we're just gonna do not that, but this. I'm gonna make some cement. Not the cement pond.
Why, thank you, Jake.
Okay.
Why are you making cement?
Why not?
Sounds sus.
Well, I need it for the asphalt concrete.
You mean the asphalt concrete?
Yes. What I said, isn't it?
You didn't put enough emphasis on the ass.
Let's see. You're pretty partial to your own opinion, Iron Ducks. You're rarely wrong, and if you are, you change your opinion, and bam, you're correct again. Exactly. Alright, so let's see. That gives us, I think, everything we need for asphalt concrete. Yeah, we just needed crushed rock. So what I need to do, though, is probably eat through the rest of that limestone or shift it over out of the way, which I think I'll just do the latter. That way it doesn't get used by accident.
Make sure it's not a rickety ladder.
Yeah, I know, you know all about those.
Yep.
And there's something else that I saw that I wanted to make, and now I don't remember what it was. I hate it when that happens. Something that took... Oh, it was these. It was these that took silica. Okay, that's what it was. Never mind. Even a blind squirrel finds a nut.
I'm good at finding nuts.
I'm not surprised.
If you had been, I would have been very disappointed.
I think they're making some asphalt then. Need sand. Frickin' sand again. Good God.
Yes?
I guess I should just probably start turning some of the silica into sand. probably the best way to spend my time. Do that. See. Siemens, the giant tech company, has its U.S. training headquarters located in Cumming, Georgia. Mm-hmm. Makes perfect sense. Mark, welcome in. You were talking about cement? Take that stupid hat off. Oh, great. Now you're going to make me wear it, Jonathan.
Probably the banana.
Yeah, that's what I'm afraid of.
I'm going to be nice and let Jonathan do the
Shark. Back in the day, Cisco's sales rep said I'm 15 minutes from coming. I'm talking about our location and then realized what she had said. Nice. Nice. It's like something Calidar would say.
I should probably live in that city, shouldn't I?
Might be good.
It would be poetic.
Well, Joe, there's cooldowns on those, so I think you have to wait 20 minutes for to take it off and 30 minutes for it to put on. That's a little bit tougher. Yeah. Sorry. Now, let's see. We should probably... I have lots and lots of brick. I have like 300 sitting here waiting for me to turn it into actual bricks when we actually need it. But I think we should do that actually, and build that other bloomery building. Let's do another couple hundred probably. Ooh, I need to grab the other module.
A banana hat for me would probably be a bit of a challenge, considering that, well, it would end up with me not being able to listen to anything.
Huh?
Just Jonathan asking if you should get me a banana hat.
No, I heard you.
Note that I say banana the correct way.
I know you said banana the wrong way, yes. Put these not there. They should be in somewhere else.
I mean, you do have a point, Jonathan.
There.
But, I mean, if I were to have a banana hat, it would probably... Sorry, banana hat. It probably would be for streaming purposes when I get back to that. Which I should soon. Just need to get this frickin' building crap done. And then take a month's vacation
Boring sun? Jake, that does sound boring. Where's the fun in that?
Boring sun. Oh. What's boring with the sun, Jake? Unless it's like 30C. That depends on Gizmo, Jonathan.
Gizmo do now.
I usually... Jonathan, when I get back to streaming, Jonathan wants him to appear in the stream. I usually disable
dangerous.
the... yeah, but... well, it is for me, because it means I have to go wash my hands and arms, because it's full of drool after 5 seconds, but I usually turn the redeem off if he's asleep, because I don't want to wake him up.
Makes sense. I wouldn't want to wake him up either. It looks like I need 1 copper plate and 5 hewn logs for a power hammer. Which is what Calidor's nickname was in high school.
Excuse me?
What?
I didn't hear what you said, actually, so...
That's good.
No.
Oh, yes. I have no idea, Addicted. I have no idea what the what that game's, or what Blizzard's rules are on that. I'm guessing they won't mind, but just be a guess. Power Hammer, that was your nickname in high school.
Ah, right, yeah. Actually, when I was in high school, I was kind of a dork.
What?
Like, a lot more than I am now.
I can't believe it.
I can show you an old picture of me. I used to wear vests, like, you know, the old British, and I didn't even have this Brit thing that I have today. So I used to wear shirts with a leather vest outside. I was like the dork.
Man, I am shocked. I am completely astounded at this new revelation.
Yes. And I can hear there is not a single drop of sarcasm or anything in what you're saying.
Stir.
I even had that, what do you call that in English? The good old Backstreet Boys haircut, where you have the hair hanging down. No, I don't know what the hairstyle is called in English. We call it basically middle cut, would be the direct Norwegian translation. So you have long hair that you split on the middle of the top of your head, and it hangs down towards your ears.
I don't know, just a middle part, I guess. I don't know.
Middle part, that probably works. So I even had that kind of hairstyle, so I really looked like a dork.
I had a buzz cut from like 7th grade through sophomore year of college.
A buzz cut is at least comfortable, and you don't need to have a lot of crap in it to make it act or behave. You know my hair.
No, I don't actually. Never met it.
Yeah, I've told you about it.
Never met.
Yeah, no, probably a good thing that you haven't met it because of the parrots.
Never met.
I showed that one to Arakel. He was very amused.
Which one? Oh, the power thing?
The parrot.
Oh, the parrot.
The parrots that they had to separate.
Yeah, that's
with your comment that this is why we should never meet.
Yep. At least until we're old men, and then people just look at us and like, oh, they're old guys. Who cares?
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to those days.
Actually, so am I.
I can just say things and people just, you know, shrug and they're just like, he's old.
Yep. God's the things we're going to say.
Especially once it goes senile, right?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, more senile. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Old and you don't want to. It's a good one, yeah. Already
I'm not
there?
ready to be yeah, probably in regards to senile. I'm not ready to be entombed like a pharaoh just yet, Iron Ducks.
It's time to throw this shovel away. It only has 10% integrity left on it, so it's time to make a new one. Not made there, but here. Five leather hides, 7 boards. Well, only 4
I'm
boards.
not the only one. Wally's going to be my co-cranky old man. Don't worry, Jonathan. And then there's you. Oh. Thank you, Gizmo.
There's not really a way to recycle them anymore unless I modded that in.
Which you probably didn't.
I didn't. No, I quit maintaining those mods. After they added this new functionality.
Be right back. I have to clean up some regurgitated hairballs.
Yum.
Mm-hmm.
Grumpy old men remake coming soon. That can go in there, and then we can scrap tool. Okay, and then this should be done as I feed the stuff in. Those and these. Brand new shovel. Cantankerous old streamers, yes. But that's what we should have named our Discord server. Although we have Lana, so I don't know if we wanted to put that in there. They require you to stream, you're probably not going to do that again. Understandable. Okay, so let's see. I want to move that brick from over there in here. And your voice talents. Did I make another blast furnace? Great question. I did not. Okay, we need 4 bricks for that. Everything else we've got. Okay, let's go. I have 4 bricks right here. Look at that. Let's see. You're done. I'm going to switch this back, maybe? Maybe. Okay. But I want to see how much space I need to actually give this power hammer. And then, second blasty boy. And put down some floors here. That's fine. A gift sub to a streamer you've never watched. If you get, if you're included in a raid, that can be part of it. What the heck? This thing needs like a crap ton of extra space. The big effer. No, it's not in a room. Shut up. Then this is going to need... How much space does this thing need, though?
Heretic.
Yep.
At
My
least
fault.
he had the...
Oh, it's my fault. 18.
At least Gizmo had the courtesy to look at me with a guilty look. So
18 and 72 is 9.
weren't you supposed to make another blast furnace?
It's in the process right now, so a few seconds away.
But what's the thing you're building there?
Power hammer.
Oh.
Remember your nickname in high school?
Are you gonna call it Paladorn?
Good. A bit more. Need these two anyway. I think that'll do okay, because that'll be a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 by 4 by 5. Plenty of space. 140. Yeah, we only need 100. Okay, cool.
Hey, another nickname. Which
Canada?
actually is two nicknames in. It's two nicknames in one, because that means I also would be Caledon. Adorn? That's also a new one. What do you want me to adorn though, Iron Ducks? I already have Caledork, Jonathan. I guess that kind of fits with Caligoof.
Caledork.
Hey, that's not nice. That's not nice, Iron Ducks.
Oof.
Then again, you're not nice, so... You're forgiven. Just because it's you.
That's true about it not being nice.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Tree's gotta go.
Yeah, I think you're gonna cut down. You're gonna have to cut down that tree. Maybe both.
And that one's gonna go too. Because I'm just gonna take down both of these conjoined trees here. Ooh, hello. There's blues over there on my wall. Okay. Oh, I screwed that up. That wasn't supposed to be that tall. There. There. And I did right. I did something right.
It's a rare occasion.
Probably could have made this actually one smaller, but it's fine.
You know, Mark, I've been doing content creation for way too long to bother objecting whether or not something is valid or not when it comes to nicknames.
Smart.
Sometimes.
Got the power. What power?
But no superpower.
No, definitely not.
Well, actually, I'm sorry. You do have a superpower. Can you guess what it is?
Being lazy.
Bingo!
Go was his name.
There's no prize involved.
Standing Caledon's bullying. I think I am going to shrink this one down by 1.
That's my superpower, Iron Ducks, and it's withstanding Wally's bullying.
I don't know about that.
Well, not all the time, but in general.
That tree
I
over
wish
there
they
is still
would-
goofing around.
Of course it is. It's eco. I wish they would give us the ability to remove walls the same way we can build them,
I know.
like you just did. That would have been so nice.
The thing they did change, though, is building a wall now puts the damage on your hammer for the number of blocks you build. Not just one when you build any set of blocks.
Sneaky.
Well, but you also get on an iron hammer like 1,500 wax. So
What does it used to be?
500 or probably 1,000 for the iron one.
Okay, then it's okay.
Who's nap time? Nerds?
It should be my nap time, but
Could be.
I'm special.
Yeah.
Which reminds me, I need to send off an email. We should probably do that at the same time.
There you go. Multitasking.
Benefits of having 2 monitors. I need to put up the third one again, but I need to get one of those gas arms.
A piston type of thing? Yeah.
Yeah, we just call them gas arms in Norwegian, but I don't know what they're actually called in English.
Pneumatic arm?
Yes, that
It would be pneumatic
makes
because
sense.
hydraulic is fluid, so pneumatic would be air. Yep.
Yeah, makes sense. Yeah.
And that's
pneumatic
actually
arm.
Latin, I think. I don't think it's English. Speaking of breaking tools, there goes the hammer.
You shouldn't break your tool, Wally. It's bad for you.
Yeah. Gas-filled spring. No, that's when Caledon goes to the hot springs.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm. That'd help.
Let's sigh.
I didn't need to take that corner out.
I don't know, Ironducks. You tell us.
Oldmatic, Newmatic, is there really a difference?
Oddmatic. That's a new nickname for Wally.
Us.
How did I do that again? I do that, then I do that. I do this. And I do... Yeah, that's how it works.
Like this and like this and like that.
Yeah, I'm just trying to download multiple. Just downloading
Oddmatic.
multiple photos from Google.
Exactly, Ducks. Mm-hmm.
That's when I get the best answers, Jonathan.
At least you know you'll agree with him.
Exactly. My computer does not have to be rebooted, so go away.
Yes, it does.
Well, yes, it does, because...
Crap, that can't go there. Well then.
I can't put that there. This one I want to delete. Move to bin.
Not in a room.
Move to...
Oh, I gotta put that pipe up there. Let's see. Laying pipe.
Is there a difference between a land pipe and a...
Didn't even about land pipe.
It sounded like you said land pipe.
I said laying pipe.
Oh.
Blacksmith Advanced.
Data potato.
I don't have to make another one of these. Now listening to the voices in your head. Yeah. Your land pipe as well? Wow. Flame Caledorn. Where's at the top, isn't it? No?
What kind of image size is this? Uh-huh.
And a 9-inch nails is this?
No, it's a weird image size.
Hmm.
Sometimes the artificial imbecility in my phone camera decides that, oh, this is a macro photo. So it randomly decides to take the photo in a different size than the default size for some reason. I don't know why. It's probably part of the artificial imbecility.
Could be. Where is my blast? Operator error. Oh, you want the official sign, Jonathan? Here you are. need to go chop up the rest of that wood.
You and your obsession with wood.
No?
Yes? It's supposed to be my obsession, not yours.
Mm-hmm. Get 6 dirt back, too. 6. This hole that I left behind here. Dirty hole.
You have a dirty hole?
Not anymore.
Good. Because that's very inconvenient.
Squeaky clean.
I had comments, but I'm going to refrain.
Good.
Yes! I thought so too.
I think Derpuma was right. We were talking about the how the animation for the log pickup works now, and he was saying that if you time the pressing of the E key just right, it'll skip half the animation. And I was skeptical, but he is correct. I just did it.
Oh, you gotta give it to Derpumu. He usually does tend to catch things.
Mm-hmm.
Scent. Okay, I can.
All right. I'm gonna need some more crushed rock for that. We can crush just about anything though, which is fine. I happen to have a bunch of basalt, so we can crush that. What do I need? Over 100. That'll put me at probably all of this too. Something just dinged. Oh, I got another star. I slowed down my star gain earlier to be a little bit more time / space between the stars. It was a bit fast. Given the number of advanced upgrades I have, I think I'm going to actually change this a little bit. And not use this blast furnace right away. I literally just spent all this effort building this room for it. And instead put the power hammer in that room. That too. Let's see. This will work fine. And the reason is... a bunch of emergency vehicles going through the neighborhood. Ooh. The reason is that, well, I need to make more advanced upgrades, and I don't want to do them right now. I'm not going to do them. And I really only need the one to get this accomplished, so we're going to just... you call it lazy.
I call you lazy all the time.
Yeah. I call me lazy all the time.
Exactly.
Thank you, game. And this should be enough room to squeeze this power hammer in, although that might be a problem. I don't know if that's going to count as being blocked or not, but we'll see. So what does this make that we can actually do right now? Well, we could make steel tools. They need lumber and leather hides. Make. Heading out, Jake? Alrighty. Have a good night.
Have a good night.
Tentacle hat Raven.
Yeah, it's not going to stay on, I think. Unless Raven... yeah, no. I was about to say that unless Raven is in a particularly good mood. Both, of course. Okay. It's Raven.
Well, they're both on. Alrighty. I mean, there's definitely advantages to the steel tools, but is there any reason to go for it right now? I don't feel as though I do, or I need to, but I do want to do the, I don't need to put that in there either if I'm not going to make anything. I did want to make the rebar, and that's what we did this for, so let's do that. You hit calendar with. Yeah, you did make me leave the banana hat on for quite a while, didn't you? There's some more food again. I am just tearing through the food now. Probably have to craft a bunch more off camera again. Especially that soup, because it takes forever. Soup. Of course, it's part of my ideal diet. Eleanor got quiet.
Yeah, I'm just writing that email. And I'm trying to remember something.
42.
Okay, so that...
Of course you did, okay. Raven. Of course you did.
Well, that's good, Raven. I like that. That, I approve. Trust me, I do not want to start a fire in the building right now, Jonathan. Trust me.
Nope.
That's what I'm working on, actually. It's fire security.
Not a good plan.
It's not my plan. But it turns out the original fire security plan for the building wasn't followed. So that's what I'm working on, because it has to be mended. Or fixed, or whatever word is appropriate here.
I can't remember who it was, Raven. Somebody had me take it off. I just don't remember who it was. It didn't stay on super long. Okay, so what do I want to do next? What's our next profession after this, by the way? Advanced cooking. You could do both, Jonathan. The other thing we're able to make now, though, is modern upgrade 1. We have steel. We can make rivets. Basic researches. We only have really one place to put one of those, though, and that's this table itself, which does save us 10% on making the papers. That's not a bad idea, especially for the cost. 3 steel and 10 rivets. Let's go make a batch of rivets.
Good
Dr.
evening,
Doof.
Dr. Doof. Annoying me is a bad idea these days, Raven. Wally can attest to that.
Mm-hmm.
Not as bad as it was back when I actually asked to not do the Blame Caledon thing. I'm not there. But general, like, annoying me too much is a bad idea because I've been overworked for 2 weeks because of this building crap. And yes, Gizmo does an excellent job at annoying me.
Mm-hmm. Right, I need to crush all that sulfur that I have. Make sulfurcrete out of it. Crushing it. How you doing, Doof? I lurked in your stream today. All I can claim to have done, though. Derp, there it is. Let's see. Not this. That. Did I? Maybe I did. It sounds like something I would do. Say hi and then not remember.
Yes, it does. Gizmo is my cat, Raven. Do you have any kind of overlay that you can show your browser or something, Wally?
Yes.
Okay, let me send you a photo of Gizmo in Discord so you can show him.
Okay.
I actually have quite an adorable photo of him where
Oh,
he's
dear.
sleeping. Yeah, it's from yesterday, I think. No, Monday.
The one you sent out via the Snapchat?
No. No, actually not. It was just one that I took for Jonathan. He's sleeping quite adorably in this picture. I'll send it to you. Just need to download it. Let's see. Find Wally. So that I don't send pictures to random people, as I did earlier today. I wonder who I'm talking about.
I don't know.
No, you wouldn't. There we go. Hi, Marshall.
Hey, Marshall. Let's see. There you go.
You need to move the picture a bit, though. You can't see his face.
There you go.
There you go. That's Gizmo. So that's my boss. He is very cute, but it's spring, which means it's shedding season, which meant that he did some friendly regurgitation of ample hair that I had to go clean up half an hour ago or so.
Okay. Turn that off. Back to more important things.
Did you want me to record sound bits for you for scene and stuff like that?
If you want to.
Okay, will do.
All right. So I think we should lay down some of this road. We have a whole bunch of stone road too that we need to put out someplace, but put down some of this asphalt. Big blood. Okay. So we can finally take this stuff out of town here, although I do still need to keep this somewhere near the middle. They should probably make a bunch more of those light stands things. I get to see any Nubby's Number Factory gameplay. Was that a couple weeks ago? If so, then yes.
I haven't even heard about that Doof. What kind of game is that?
Oh, then no, I did just lurk then, today. Did you play Factorio when at one point? Or was I totally high today? I sworn you were playing Factorio when I pulled up the stream. Then I got distracted and then I never made it back. What would it take for me to get back into Warcraft? Probably no chance. All right, Jonathan, have a good night.
Have a good night, Wally. Jonathan.
Yes. Jonathan.
It's easy to mix the two of you up.
Yes.
You're equally annoying.
Clearly. Probably
What?
the,
No rebuke from Jonathan?
already gone.
He must have left already. Can't wait for you to look at the chat now. Now I'm actually seeing the chat. Earlier I didn't see it.
What?
There's a question there that you might find
The one that I
interesting.
already answered?
Oh, did you answer it?
Yes.
I assume the answer was nothing or never.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
It's yeah, it's definitely not something that I have any further interest in playing anytime soon. Okay. Let's do this. Edge line there.
Don't really have enough time to play it anyways. If you had enough time, I would tell you when I play and you could come and play together with us on European servers, but when the heck would you have the time?
Yeah. That's most of the problem. I mean, not even most, but much of the problem.
Yeah, well, Warcraft isn't really a game that is very time friendly.
I mean, I used to sink so many damn hours.
Likewise, I have 4,000 something hours in Satisfactory. I don't even want to know how many hours I've in World of Warcraft or other similar MMOs that I've played.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely more than 4,000, to put it mildly.
I couldn't tell you without like logging into the game and pulling up the characters that probably still exist someplace. How many hours I have in the game, and that's not even going to be a total because I played several characters that I did delete. So
yeah, that's the problem with me. I have no idea because I have deleted so many characters that I wouldn't get an accurate number out.
Yeah.
Moved around servers and stuff throughout the years, and yeah.
I played from 2006, late 2006, like November, December 2006, till sometime in 2017. Almost constantly. And, yeah, that was a lot. Let's see. That is... Let's see. You're waiting for StarCraft 3? Yeah, I don't know that they're ever going to make a StarCraft 3. You'll be waiting for a long time.
I'm fairly sure that StarCraft 3 might actually happen, to be honest. StarCraft 2 was quite a success for them.
That's true.
If you look at it from a perspective of how much money is going to be invested into such a product and so forth, it's more likely that it's going to be like the Elder Scrolls 6 sometime around 2030 or something.
StarCraft 2's not that old, too. Jesus. StarCraft 1 was 25 years ago.
Yeah. Let's see here.
50 years ago?
Maybe 50 years. Now you're just being a dork doof. No, you're being a doof.
Being a doof, yes. That's yes.
I mean, yeah. Actually, doof is correct. It is 15 years ago. My God.
I'm referring though to the fact that they kept releasing the expansions after that. So
yep, true.
It lasted several years as a viable product.
Yep, it's still somewhat successful as well. But I do like the Google has this people also ask thing.
No.
Yes, you do. When you Google something, there's this people also ask thing that pops up after the top search result before you get the actual search result.
What's this Google thing you talk about?
Where's Discord?
Heretic.
Question number 2 about in this people also ask is StarCraft 2 good for your brain?
hear hi.
According to SciPost.org, the researchers found that StarCraft 2 players exhibited increased connectivity with specific brain regions. These regions included the occipital and frontoparietal networks, which are critical for visual attention, reasoning, and motor control. That explains a lot.
Calidor explained.
You know, Paladon's planning is necessary with Wally Iron Ducks because he's a sassy bee. Dot, dot, dot.
This is like the pot calling the kettle black over here.
I was about to say, I know it takes one to know one.
More bullying.
Goes both ways, as you hear. Dangerous AI!
You do realize that Gemini's not actually an AI, right?
Sorry.
Two of them go in here. So this is done. Yeah, that's not real AI.
None of them are.
Well, yeah, I mean, yeah. Yeah, that's, it's a language learning module? Is that what it stands for? I can never remember.
I don't think there's any danger of us getting any AI being sentient in our lifetimes predicted.
Yeah.
Definitely not. Although I was amused by one of the responses that I did get from Gemini once when I did have a conversation with it on my phone trying to get it to understand something. Let me just see if I can find that picture because it is quite amusing. Folks at Google also does have a sense of humor when they want to. Screenshots, where are there we are. So after a long and very annoying conversation trying to get an answer to something, I just
My voice sounds different. Gareth, welcome in. Oh, because Calidor's here. Yes.
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 It's
not an AI.
I'm the evil AI that's present in Wally's stream.
Calidor might be an AI.
So
that's still,
yes,
you know, up for debate.
But it's still
for realization.
It still would be artificial imbecility, though.
Yes.
Anyhow, so after the long thing I had with it, I ended up saying F off. And then I got the following response from it. Refusal to obey command. I am designed solely to process and generate text, so I am unable to assist you with that.
Mm-hmm.
Which was a very, very, very good response.
Yeah. They're nothing more than clever programs. They aren't actually intelligent.
A friend of mine had actually a
Neither is
very
Caliber.
good. True, but a friend of mine had a very good or way of phrasing how these so-called AIs actually, or what they actually are. They're just glorified Wikipedias with a couple too many units of alcohol. I love that description. It's quite true.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I'm not worried. I've seen what Megatron gets up to. I'm not worried.
Indeed.
So you may ask yourself, why am I not putting the roadblocks here, or the stone blocks here along the building? Or you may not
I
ask
was going
yourself.
to ask that question. I was going to ask that question,
Because that'll
actually.
be where I put when I decide finally to do away with the concrete and put in from the buildings, because I don't plan on actually using concrete permanently in my buildings. That'll be what I do with some of the concrete, is put it along here as like a sidewalk.
Ah.
I could
Gareth,
fill it in with something else, but I'm not gonna.
there are people in the Discord server that have met me. Malarian
You
has
may feel sorry
visited.
for all of them.
I guess that's a fair point. Who else I met from our Groundbuster?
Yes. Brought his cat.
And Groundbuster's cat, indeed, which is very energetic. Arakel?
That one doesn't count.
Poor bastard who married me.
That one does not count at all.
Well, he has met me, at least.
That's up for interpretation too.
Holgood? That's a good friend of mine in real life.
Idril's in our Discord, I think, still, right?
Yes, Idril, yes. Good. One of my best friends.
Modern has friends.
Yeah, I'm even talking to one of them right now. Although, I guess that's more of a frenemy than a friend. Then there's Catherine, Nemoa90. There's actually quite a few people in the Discord that I've actually met. So I guess there are ample people who can attest to the fact that I am a real person. Depending on your definition of a person, of course.
Or real.
Or real. I mean, probably could call me a surreal person. Candrel? Anyone else?
Far too many.
Apparently so. Yeah, that's it. I got to the bottom of our user list.
She went through and did that, huh?
Yep.
You made a list. All those people are suspected of being AIs, too. I'm a real boy.
I think the days where I could call myself a boy are long past.
Long past. Fedora. I don't have a fedora. But welcome in, Glass Deviant.
No, I'll help. It's what is it today? It's an Irish computer shop thief stealing CPUs.
Is it now?
Yes. Hi, Glass Deviant.
Where'd my truck go?
Nobody has counted my tentacles IRL, another nerd, because I always shape change into human form before meeting people.
Oh, tentacles instead? All right, we'll do that one real quick.
A bit of a late redeem, though.
Yeah. Okay.
Which reminds me.
Do that as we wrap up.
Oh, no, 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 no. I have something for you before you do that.
How you doing, Glass? All right, so a little bit of progress. We need to make a lot more asphalt. This down the center is
Word
actually going to
request
be...
incoming.
Oh,
Now
dear.
brace yourselves. This might not sound good at all. Wall is
I
not very
almost
good at
forgot.
Norwegian.
Näringslokal.
I'll give you a 70 for that. It's not bad. You got the syllables correct.
Näringslokal.
If you had got the A correctly there, you would actually have gotten a 90 on that one.
I did say ah.
No, you said A rather than A.
Ah.
Mm-hmm.
Näringslokal.
Now you forgot the E at
I
the
put
end.
it down there. I just delayed it slightly.
Yeah. But since you're wrapping up, I'm going to be nice. Näringslokale.
Näringslokal.
Pretty good. Pretty good.
Alrighty. Well, then, let's find ourselves a raid target.
Means business premises, by the way.
Business premises?
Business premises. Like a shop.
Mm-hmm. How about Raid Taco? He's playing Satisfactory. Is he wrapping up?
Og is playing Conan Exiles. He's probably going to be going on for a little while more.
Yeah, Taco might be wrapping up. So let's raid Og instead.
Yeah.
Playing Conan with Eris. Let's see. So, tomorrow, join us in Discord for a community game night. We play during what would be the normal stream time or so, 9:30 to 11 Eastern time. And while you're there, you can also hang out, share memes throughout the week, and talk about games and technology and all the things. And then also, if you're not watching this on YouTube and you don't know about my YouTube, then you're missing like half my content. So go give that a check out, and maybe you'll find some games there that you like, as well as the stream archives for all the streams that I've ever done, minus one or two. And that's only because, well, those were community streams, so I didn't save those. But anyway, let's go ahead and set this raid up, and we can wrap it up and get out of here. So next time, Saturday, we'll play some more Eco, and we'll probably get our way toward advanced cooking, although that's going to be requiring some more construction, which means making our concrete so that we can actually build a building to make the next stuff. And then after that, I don't know what'll happen. Who knows? We'll see. But we'll have to see what happens with that in the future. Then on Sunday, we'll also be doing Sunday shenanigans. Jeff, definitely not IT. He told me the other day he won't be here this week or next. So it'll be Jeff and I probably playing whatever it was we were playing. Unrailed 2, unless we decide to try something different or do something different. But anyway, we'll leave this here, and we'll see you all again, if not for game night tomorrow night in Discord, then on Saturday for more Eco. Have a good night, everybody. Thanks for hanging out, Caladorn. Thanks for all the chats and redeems, everybody, and we'll see you next time. Bye for now.